Hey, Meredith Alloway here with Star Watch Media. We're at AFI Film Festival 2013 for the LA premieres of Nebraska and The Invisible Woman. So this is absolutely fabulous, and congratulations. This is your first big feature film. Now seeing it for the first time, what was that like?
Well, the first time I saw it in the editing room, which is hard because you're trying to judge it and soak it all in. But the first time I really saw the film was at Cannes, which is amazing. There's 2,000 people there. It's a big screen, and then it became real and surreal at the same time. It was amazing. I took my wife, and after 10 years, we got to see it on the Cannes screen.
Now the Grant family, I'm curious what elements of the Grant family come from your family, which elements were sort of fantastical?
Well, the father, Woody, is based on my dad. It's not exactly my dad, but inspired by. The mother she's not my mother's actually here somewhere, but I'm supposed to tell everybody that Kate is not based on my mother. It's inspired by somebody else who used to speak like that and had no filters and was wonderfully entertaining and very funny. And so I used her as the mother instead of my own mother. Those were the main two. The uncles are from my childhood. I knew a lot of relatives back in the Midwest growing up, and so a lot of them come from my family. Yeah.
Now, I always think it's interesting for writers to see their script in the hands of someone else, Alexander Payne and then Forte and Bruce Dern. So what elements did they sort of unearth in the script that you didn't even know were there?
Well, Alexander, as soon as he was attached, that was great because I knew I didn't have to worry anymore. But it's fun to see the actors, especially I saw a few dailies, and they come up with June has a great look in the back of the car when she gets caught sitting at the people's house that they're not supposed to be at, and you can't put that on the script. And she does a happy little walk after the cemetery, and I didn't script that. Nobody could write that. And they all have their moments like that. Bruce has some looks that you could spend 10 pages trying to write what his reaction is, but it's just there. And I loved what Will did, just keeping the comedy in check and playing a regular guy. And Stacy Keach, perfect. And I've always loved Bob Odenkirk's work. I don't think everything he does is great. So
now I'm curious. I always think it's interesting talking to writers and kind of learning about their writing nest. So where did you write Nebraska? Are you in a cabin in the woods? Were you at home?
I was almost kind of in the woods. I was in north of Seattle in a town called Snohomish. I was unemployed. I just finished working in Seattle television, and I needed a job. So I wrote the script, but it was very quiet. Nobody was calling me on the phone, for sure. So I had a lot of time on my hands.
Well, congratulations. It's wonderful.